Happy Sunday, everybody. Good to see you. Justine making her morning coffee. I got mine right here. Cheers to you, Justine. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out yesterday. We did a play music on the porch day. It was the 10th anniversary, so we played outside. We did a full show. That was fantastic. We did a live stream, and we had a bunch of people over listening to us live, so we had a lot of fun then. And then we popped up on Gmail last night. We hadn't done that in a few weeks. That was a great time. We had a lot of fun there. Good. Yeah, it was awesome.
If you didn't see that show, check back on the replay.
Yeah, it was a good night. So definitely check out Gmay's show from last night. Wes was hosting. Yeah, I believe this is Wes's last time having to host. Gmay will be back next week. So tune in for both last night's show, go check it out, and next week tune in to welcome Gmay back. There's Robert Redmond. Hey, Bob. Yeah, we definitely had a busy weekend, and our week will just continue to get busy.
That's Bob Buchanan.
Yeah, what did I say?
Redmond.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say Bob Buchanan. Sorry, there's... Yeah.
I need some sleep, man.
I need some sleep. I could use some sleep. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. So the one thing I still do fairly well, even when I'm tired, is play music, play original songs. So I will just get to some of that for you. This song's called When I'm With You. I know how I feel when I'm with you. I can smile and laugh, I can hope and wish, I can follow through with all of this. But what I can't do, I need to do in song. Unknown, all these broken thoughts, lives and bones. I don't know how to cry, I don't know how to throw punches in the air. What I can do is show light and love to you. How to be happy. I know what to say, I know what to do, I know how I feel when I'm with you. Good morning, Steve-O. Good to see you here. Poison Wells, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So we'll do, I don't think I did roll call. I chatted hello to a bunch of people before we went on, but Justine Kasprick, the real Justine Kasprick, is here. Justine, also drop your link for, Justine has a separate channel where she does singing. Yeah. I believe it's just called The Real. Cool. So Justine, drop that link. And Justine's making her morning coffee, so, you know, maybe we need to give her a minute to be able to get to the link part of things, but that's fantastic. So good morning to Justine, good morning to Pookie, good morning to Poison Wells. Charlie G is here. Charlie G, I believe he goes live today as well. Charlie G, in the afternoon, feel free to drop your link. Steve-O is here. Robert Buchanan is here. Allie stopped in earlier to let us know that she may or may not be able to listen in, but she was there for the Porch show, Porch concert, and whatever. There you go. She was there yesterday hanging out. Thank you so much to everybody. There you go. There's Justine's. She must have got the coffee done already. Great job, Justine. And Justine has now ordered 2 MichaelSongs direct-to-vinyls.
Woo-woo!
Awesome. And a couple of tank tops. Thank you so much for supporting, Justine. That's awesome. And we're looking forward to that. So today is kind of the deadline for getting your orders in, because we gotta let that studio know how many vinyls we're doing and where they're being sent, so we can get that all set up. So we want to get all that in today, so we can send them an email tomorrow with all that information, because next Sunday I'm going in to record all those vinyls. So thank you so much to everybody who's ordered them. Anyone else who is still interested in, try to get your orders in today. And you can find that at vinyl.michaelssongsofficial.com. Sometimes we have a QR. I'm going to shout all the things there. Maria's not tired enough. I'm going to run a bunch of things at her. So there's the QR code, takes you to all of our fancy stuff. But you can also type in vinyl.michaelssongsofficial.com, and that will bring you directly. There you go. That will bring you directly to the vinyl portion of our merch page. But also feel free to buy any merch that we have. Some people have bought some stuff. We've got some pictures. We're gathering those. So anybody that buys some of our merch, feel free to take a picture of it to send in to us. And we're at some point down the line, we're going to share all those pictures so people can see other people enjoying the merch, because that's pretty cool.
Did you share what the deadline was for the purchasing of the vinyl?
Yes. I said that's today. We might allow some orders to come in after today.
Okay.
But today's kind of the deadline, because we want to send off that email to them tomorrow so that they have time. We have to know how many songs we're doing, so we know how much time to allow in the studio. Right.
And more importantly, if you can hear me, MichaelSongs needs time to customize your track. So he will customize everybody's track individually when you order it. So if you would like a really cool, awesome customized track, order soon so he can do that. So yeah, we put today's the deadline because some of us, me included, need a little bit of extra deadline pressure. But for those of you that need another day or two to save up or decide, you can have that. But today is kind of the deadline, so FYI.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning to Rhodey. Good to see you here. So I came down this morning. It was nice and cool and breezy, so I opened the windows, and now it's absolutely disgusting. So maybe can we kick the air on? Maybe, is that cool? So,
Yeah.
But because it was so cool this morning, and hopefully the air conditioner actually works today, I decided to play my Christmas song. It's called Only Evergreen. My delightful Christmas song is about a child loving a tree and having this great relationship with the tree, and she used to climb beneath this tree to read her books, and it would be nice and quiet under there, away from the world. And she didn't realize that once it got tall enough to be a Christmas tree and cut down and brought in the house, that was the end of the tree. Once you cut it down, it's kind of done. So that's my happy Christmas song. Tree, the only evergreen to grow here in this field. A cold wind blows like dusting of snow as it struggles to establish its roots. Year after year, she passed by here, a child with wonder in her eyes. take it home? Can we take it home? Finally the day, it's now on display in her home with all the presents underneath. Not knowing the cost of cutting off the roots it fought so hard to grow. Severed from its roots, she begins to see the truth with each needle that falls to the floor. At the end of the season, for no other reason, it's dragged out to the curb and tossed away. Tossed away. Can't we take it home? Won't you take it home? I sit right here upon the stump where my friend once stood, where all these years I had a place to hide. I'd crawl beneath its outstretched arms, the needle silenced all the sounds. The world for a while just fell away. I sit right here upon this stump where my friend once stood. Now all alone I'm wanting only Can't you take me home? Can't you take me home? Merry Christmas, everybody. Teacher Julie Rose is here. Good morning, Teacher Julie Rose. Hanging out yesterday was a blast. Thank you for coming to the show. Folk and Blueser is here. Good morning, Folk and Blueser. Great to see you, buddy.
Can you move your iPad towards me a little bit?
Can what?
Just shift your iPad towards me.
Why am I looking in a weird spot when I look?
Towards me.
I am moving it towards you.
Okay, cool.
What's happening?
That's perfect.
Is it on screen?
No.
Oh.
No, when you're doing that, it's you're conflicting with the text.
Ah, gotcha.
I feel like you're centered.
My production team is letting me know where I need to have things. So apparently when I look down at the chat, I'm getting in the way of the words.
Part of my job as a production manager, director, and wife is to keep my husband centered.
Let's see. Let me just measure that out real quick. It's about, yeah. All right. Right there.
Are you good?
I think you said centered, right? That's
Yeah.
as long as my arms are the same length.
How many pixels are your arms?
38 pixels.
A piece?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, this one might be 36
Yeah,
at this
maybe.
point.
You're good.
So, all right.
Hopefully it's longer. It is a little
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have words to use right now?
I have words. How many words do you need, babe?
Like I need like
A lot of words.
I need like 12 words
12 words.
to cover me at the moment.
So I just giving people a heads up. Today is going to be a nice chill set, maybe with some heavy emotions as I look over the track listing. I can hear myself in my ear. It's very distracting. Sorry, everybody. It's a very chill, heavy emotional set. So, just kind of settled in and get settled in and be ready for some really introspective songs. The lyrics, especially of these songs, are something to pay attention to, if you can. And if you don't want to, or you can't, that's okay too. We can just hang out and chat and hang out with our friends.
Absolutely.
Is that enough words?
Yeah, yeah. We always love seeing you all here. Stephen Sheets is in the house. 3 days countdown till Stephen Sheets' birthday.
Woo-hoo.
So everyone, let's just consider this Stephen Sheets' birthday. Say happy birthday to Stephen Sheets in the live chat. Give a little. I'll do a little bit of
Birthday
yeah.
celebration.
I'm so slow this morning with everything. There you go, Stephen Sheets, a little birthday celebration for you. Happy birthday, buddy. And as Bob Buchanan was mentioning earlier, we had a busy weekend, and we will continue to have. That's our month ahead. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I know that was too blurry to read, but just the sheer amount of things we have happening.
Hold it steady, maybe?
Steady? TV magic?
Oh wait, no, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You told me I wouldn't put the list up myself.
I didn't need to. I was thinking about. He said we had a busy weekend, and I was like, oh, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I literally have to look at our own flyer now to keep track of all the things that we're doing.
The good news is it is available at MichaelSongsOfficial.com.
Cool, I'll check that out.
Our current very low budget website. But if you scroll down, you'll see that exact same image of the flyer in clear high def.
Absolutely. I think I need a sip of coffee for it. A little sip of coffee. As you can tell, I'm a little tired this morning.
You're gonna be great. It's almost as if you're like 50 years old. You're gonna be great.
I can't sit around and wait. Nothing ever finds you that way. Leaving things to chance, leaving things to fate, will only build resentment, and nobody wants to hate. So who are we trying to kid? I may be back tomorrow, I may be gone for good. Arms out, all akimbo, eyes up to the sky. Someday I'll find something that'll hold me for a while. Who are we trying to kid? I love you, kid, but that will only last so long. kind of kid. I'm not coming home, kid, you're on your own. Pancakes, pajamas, playing pretend we traveled the world. Airplane sofa, couch cushion raft, we'd play all day. Then you'd whisper to me that I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I would never be alone. That only lasted so long. Baby, counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game would go on for days. Was always the one you left behind for someone more fun. I was a silent burden you carried, don't think you told anyone. That I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I was all alone. That only lasted so long. Never counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game would go on for days. Can still smell the nicotine on all of your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. Your robe on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of a life I've never known. Eventually I was taken through the system and all that means. I had many homes, some worse than others. You know how that goes. Just wait for you to find me. When we counted to 10, you were gone. Sometimes the game just goes on. Neither of us winning, hide and seek. Thank you so much. Good morning, Chad Freeman. Hey, hey, buddy. Sunshine Archer is here. Good morning to Sunshine. Yeah, I realize as I look around that I have like 10 ooh songs at least.
Ooh.
Yeah. Apparently that's a thing I do.
Ooze.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a good one.
I like it. Good morning, Top Cat. You ask me again what want to be doctor, fireman, or police, lawyer, or president. I don't see the relevance of such a narrow view. The whole world is laid out in front of me. Endless paths I could go anywhere, be anything. Ask me again what I want to do. The big day approaching, but this seems more for you. A pool full of ice cream you offer, whatever I can dream. Take your cake and eat all the frosting. I'd rather work on my spaceship. I cardboarded and taped it, blast off into orbit, where it's finally silent around me. Ask me again what I wanted to be, and I'll answer quietly. First, let me say I remember this song differently. Then I hear you telling it. Yeah, I hear you telling it. Oh, you're using this to get back in good graces with the family for what you did. Well, let's start. Oh, let's start. Let's start. When you fall, we fall just as hard. And when you call, we always respond. Hey, we were all there and we love you anyway. We've seen and heard the things you do, the things you say. Oh, the things you say. But you can put all of that behind you now. Starting today. When you fall, we fall just as hard. When you crawl, we always respond. been washed and dried and put away. Like every day, there's a place waiting for you. If you come home, please come home. Thanks. Teacher Julie Rose signing off, part of the hashtag replay crew. Thank you so much, Julie, for hanging out yesterday and for coming in today. And to Joe and Juniper and Bob, a good old hello to you all.
Also, many thanks to Juniper, who helped to produce the porch show yesterday. Juniper was hot on the keyboard with helping me with switching cameras.
Cool.
And
Oh, did Juniper get to run the
titles.
Martin Cam? Is that
Yep.
what happened? Nice.
Titles and Martin Cam, yep.
Sweet. Good job, Juniper. All right. Speaking of ooh songs. I'm like a tumbleweed rolling through this vacancy. My mind keeps missing all the marks. There's a latency, but oh, it all lines up because of you. Oh, it all lines up because of you. I'm like an abacus, a little outdated and a lot untouched. I can't keep track of everything. It keeps multiplying. Oh, it all adds up because of you. Oh, it all adds up because of I'm like an open book, left out on a table often overlooked. So many pages left unread. I'm like a dog-eared page in the middle of a chapter, something to save. You tore me out and held me up, and now I'm on display. A whole lot of nervous and some songs to play. You make me feel like I'm enough. You do. It all works out because of you. Oh, it all works out because of you. I am a man in love, it's the one thing that I'm certain of. I question everything else. I know it's all okay, 'cause I got you and you would say your best is always good enough. Oh, I'm all I am because Awesome. I love seeing the chat just lit up with ooze. It's so great. Thank you all for singing along. Thank you, Bob, for howling. Awesome. We got some folk and bluesers, got some assistants over there harmonizing with them. So I've been messing with variations on all the songs, just getting ready for that direct to vinyl. 1 week, next week. Next week we'll be driving up to Brooklyn, New York, going into the studio and recording all these vinyls that you guys have ordered. I thank you so much for everybody who's been supporting by purchasing merch, sending tips and donations our way, and ordering direct to vinyls. I mean, that's fantastic.
I think the coolest thing is going to be when people get their vinyl and they get to hear you on a different format.
Yeah.
Because so far, people on the internet have heard you through the internet filter, right? So either that's live streaming, which the quality isn't super great because it's, well, first of all, it's us, number one, and we don't know what we're doing. But also
microphone plug in, done, right?
That's sure. But also there's compressions and filters and things like that YouTube puts on things to handle all this bandwidth. But then we do videos, right? So like even our videos are a little bit better and there's a little bit more production involved and higher quality audio. But this is going to be like a legit studio with, like legit equipment, and they're going to know what they're doing. And I'm really excited to hear what it's going to sound like.
Yeah, it should be pretty phenomenal. Hello, Lauren Directo. Thank you for being here. And yes, Bob, we look forward to seeing and hearing you on Tuesday night. That should be a good time. At Death of the Fox, we always hang out there for their open mics. It's a great time. And I will be playing a full show at Death of the Fox on September 13th, Friday, September 13th.
Yes.
And my buddy Chuck M, who runs that open mic. Chuck M. He is Chuck M Music on YouTube. He mentioned, he was like, "Ooh, Friday the 13th, huh?" And so I informed him, my birthday is on the 13th, and I love when it's Friday the 13th. I'm not super skeptical in the negative way, and also, so I shared a story with him that I will share with you right now. When we were kids, there was a local video rental store back when you had to rent VHSs to watch movies. And anytime it was a Friday the 13th, they would have all horror movies were $1. You could rent them for $1 each. But the guy who ran this video store was so awesome. He remembered every piece of information ever given to him. The entire town, he knew everybody's birthdays, right? So he would always give you a deal on your birthday. So for me, whenever my birthday fell on a Friday, he said, any horror movie that you want to rent is 1 penny. So every time that my birthday fell on a Friday the 13th, me and all my friends would go. All we needed was $1. We would go in and we would just get as many horror movies, all the cheesiest ones we could find too, because we're like, I would never spend any money on this movie because it looks ridiculously stupid, but for a penny. So we would rent all these cheesy horror movies and take them back and have a movie marathon for my birthday on Friday the 13th. So I thoroughly enjoy Friday the 13th. I wrap my arms around them and give them a nice little hug. I am not skeptically concerned about any negativity that might be involved with Friday the 13th. So I look at them as a positive because I had a positive experience.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's usually just somebody trying to control us that puts those superstitions in our brains. But also, many thanks to that video store guy for having such a connection with the neighborhood and the community and making a bunch of kids happy on their birthdays. I think that's cool. Yay for everybody that does that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, more than anything else. It's experiences you have or your perspective on things really kind of informs a lot of what happens in your life. So when you have a positive experience with something, you go forth in your life thinking of that thing as a positive, where other people might have had a negative experience, so they think of it as negative. So when you're interacting with them, it doesn't have to be one person's right, one person's wrong. You can just, that your experience is different than my experience, and we can both just share our stories and move on, right?
Right? True.
Feisty Feather, good morning. At the start of the day, I had everything that I needed. reappeared. I tried all my clothes online. One pair of pants, 2 shirts full of holes in these boots. At the front gate, I bartered my bread for passage to the porch where they took all the food I had gathered. I walked through the door that they called Heaven's Gate. There I stumbled. I was taken aback. There was no one keeping score. Was it any wonder why this whole world falls apart? I slipped out the back door with a handful of no questions answered. But down I set out at full speed till I ran out of anger. Left tired, left hungry, all I got left is this jug of water. I never noticed before this little hole here in the bottom. Ooh, is it any wonder why this whole world falls apart? Ooh, no questions, no answers. Nobody's keeping score at all. At the start of the day, I had everything that I needed.
Good one.
Thanks. Yeah, that one's got a bit of nice energy. I'm feeling, as always, I can start off exhausted, but sure enough, I will pick up some energy as I play.
Speaking of picking up stuff,
Mm-hmm.
we do have that fabulous direct-to-vinyl available for anyone that is interested in just tuning in now. It is the final hours, or days, but hours of ordering so that you can get a custom studio quality, bespoke, if you will, track. And while you are there checking out the vinyl, we have a whole merch page of stuff. So if you would like more than just the vinyl, or if you're like, I don't really want a vinyl, but I would love an apron, or a mug, or an apron and a mug, so you can
Or that super awesome Hawaiian shirt.
make pancakes and drink some coffee, and then change. That's what I was hoping
Good.
for.
Yeah.
And then
Look at it.
change.
Right there. Look at that. This one. I want that one.
Change.
I won't wear it, but I like that one.
I would wear that.
If it was long sleeve and it came with a tie, I might wear it.
I want somebody to buy me one because I would love a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, and so we have 2 colors. We have it on black. I call it night, and then we have another one that's got a pink black background, and that's like a flamingo color. Yeah, and then we'll be doing some more merch as the months and things go on. But this was our initial batch, and we're very proud of it. And feel free to check it out, even if you're like, maybe I don't want to buy anything, but I would like to go to the market and see what else they have, because there's other things there as well. This isn't everything. But yes, that Hawaiian print was custom built, leaf by leaf, by Maria, me, and I adore it. There's little bits of me in there, there's little bits of Michael in there, and there's little bits of Willow in there.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, you did a great job with the Hawaiian stuff. It looks awesome.
Thanks.
Lord Spike. Hello, Lord Spike. Yeah, so I'm super pumped. I've been working on all the orders that have already come in for the direct-to-vinyls, which I thank you for. I've been working on versions of those songs so that they're a little bit unique. And you can hear me sort of trying stuff out on a bunch of these live streams where I'm like, what happens if I do this during the song? So they will definitely be specific and unique, and you'll get a message left to you. So if you want to order one and give it as a gift as well, just, put the name of who you want me to say that this is for. Because I start it by saying a message right before I play the song. And then it gets cut directly. They have a 1950s vinyl lathe that they have restored. I put some microphones in front of me. I get the list of what songs I'm playing and who they're for, and I leave you a message. I play the song. It's cut right on the lathe. It's taken out. You get to. I wonder if we get to listen. Like, when they quality check, do they have to listen? Do we get to hear?
Pay extra for that.
So I'll perform them, and then you'll be the only person that gets to hear that performance unless you decide to share it in some way.
We will release them into the wild without us having listened to them, except in the moment. But if anybody wants more information on how they do it, I put a whole bunch in the listing on our merch page. So if you go to the merch page, scroll to the bottom, it says how do they do this, and there's pictures and there's a history and a link to all kinds of cool stuff, because I like to geek out on that kind of thing. So it's not just go in and buy something, it's get some education and learn a little something too, because it's interesting.
That's the first thing I did when they reached out to me about doing the project. The first thing I did was check out everything I could find on them. Not just to be like, is this a real company? But they had different, like a lot of people, they had different information on like a YouTube page and a Facebook page and, kind of scattered around, and then like a website. So I was able to find a bunch of different articles, a bunch of different videos, and it was really cool. There's a girl who, she was an actor on The Walking Dead. She played Beth, and she did a little bit of singing in that show. But if you're familiar with The Walking Dead, she is also a musician, and she is one of the people that did this list of. So I watched the whole video that they did on her, doing it, and it was pretty cool. So we're super pumped for it. We're looking forward. It's next week. It's 7 days from now. So like, essentially right now this is 10 minutes to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is when our recording session is next week.
Okay.
So almost exactly 1 week from now we will be recording direct to vinyl sessions.
Get those orders in, folks, so that Michael can customize your track.
Yeah, and then as Marie was saying, hearing me in a different way. People that have heard me on live streams and then heard me in person said it's completely different. Well, hearing me with studio equipment will also be different. And we're going to follow that up, I think, by doing direct to 8-track. I think the 8-track companies have reached out to me, and they're like, can we do direct to 8-track? And then, then there was Laserdisc. Yeah, the official Laserdisc reached out, and they were like, we want to do a Laserdisc MichaelSongs live concert. So, we're going to do that direct to Laserdisc.
Yeah.
So just one concert for each person on just on Laserdisc. Remember those? They were like the size of a record.
Yeah.
They were enormous.
Yeah, it was like a record and a DVD had a baby.
Yeah.
I haven't told you this, babe, but the direct to interpretive dance people have reached out to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for that one. Nice. Yeah. Can we get some, as long as the direct to interpretive dance people are willing to work with the ALS people. I want to combine.
ALS.
Isn't that ASL? ASL. Listen, I'm tired. ASL. I would like to have the sign language and the interpretive dance.
Okay.
For that.
Of course.
And also, last but not least, I didn't tell you this. I got an email. I check my email every morning before I wake up. Betamax reached out.
No.
Yeah.
Betamax.
Yeah, we're doing direct to Betamax. So get yours. Get yours today.
It's fantastic. I'm stoked.
There you go, Falcon Blueser. It's the Ice Bucket Dancing Challenge. All right. I don't even remember where I am.
I'm laughing at Justine's comment.
Which?
I'll work harder next time, Justine.
Nice. Sweet. All right, so we're gonna play a few more songs today. Only the direct to vinyl was real, in case that was lost on anybody.
Oh, you know what else?
I mean, you can try typing in betamax.michaelssongsofficial.com and let me know what happens, but...
Can you give me a minute next time on that one? I was going to say, though, you can keep playing along if you like, but for people who aren't sure which track, because I've had people ask me which track should I get, because there's so many favorites. We do have a live that we did in July. Was it the...
Yeah, about a month ago we did the song cover.
Yeah. So you can listen to that. That will play all the songs that are suggested, our top 9. But there is that option. You can pick whatever MichaelSongs original you would like.
come down when it's time to fess up. You only wonder how I'm doing when things are getting rough. Does it ever cross your mind to bestow a little grace upon the place that you've made? You always dig in once you've been put out, headstrong and confidently full of doubt. Does it ever cross your mind to bestow a little grace upon the place that you've made? See you later, Bob. Thanks for being here. Get that dog outside for its walk. See you Tuesday, buddy.
See you next Tuesday.
That's So our buddy Chuck M, that hosts the Death of the Fox open mics, at the end he always does it in this big grand voice. He sings "See you next Tuesday," and I ran the show 1 week for him when he couldn't do it, and they were asking me to do that at the end. And I was like, I can't do it.
Wait.
First of all, you know, he belts it. He does it so great that I was like, I don't think that I could pull that off. Secondly,
so you're telling me that MichaelSongs can't curse even in acronyms?
Yeah. But the royalties that Chuck charges. If you sing "See You Next Tuesday," then yes, you have to pay him. It's a lot. It's a lot.
The check's in the mail.
Yeah. So, you know, maybe if we get rich and famous, we'll do it. It's got all the bells and whistles to make a glorious sound. He manufactured this movie, it's just a spectacle now. As it turns out, the loudest of men have the fragilest egos. So great and powerful, just don't pull back that veil. The man behind the curtain, so weak and so frail. Maker of magic, all smoke and mirrors. Maybe the true fear is in being seen. Unfasten those grommets, take the fabric down. Once you've removed the curtain, the true voice is found. So dismantle those systems, all your bells and whistles. This armor is harming your beautiful heart. Michael. This song is one of the D. Michael trilogy songs. Look for them on the direct laser disc. It comes a set. If you're brave enough, step out from that curtain, step into the light. Lay your armor down. The man behind the curtain, so weak and so frail, is finally singing, is finally proud. Always good to see you here, D. Michael. Thanks so much. And to everybody here, whether you're in live chat, which we always appreciate seeing your we'll call them faces, your little icons. They are warm and welcoming to me. We thank you for the interaction. All the people that are lurking, whether it's because you just want to listen and not be active in the chat, or some people are on devices that do not allow live chat. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. And to the replay crew, thank you so much for watching afterwards. I especially love when I get the messages that they're watching afterwards. That feels good. We appreciate you all. We're live every single Sunday, 12 noon Eastern. And we do the first and third Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. We play for like 2.5, sometimes 3 hours. So this upcoming Wednesday is one of those Wednesdays. So come on back right here on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Check out some more original music.
Do we have a tip jar?
We do. We have a tip jar. There it is. Crap. It's so confusing. It's right there. It's always the opposite of what I think. So I should just do that. Just do the opposite of what you when you're pointing online, just know that it is so confusing to look at a screen and know which way to go.
They call that the George Costanza trick of stage direction.
Oh, yeah? Out the bowl, turn on the stove. It's bound to brighten your day. I know it's not always the best way, but today it's pancakes. Gets hot, the smell fills the house. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's an act of love, I would do it every day, just to see that smile on your face. Piled high upon our plates, I love me some pancakes. Love me some pancakes. I love me some pancakes. Yeah.
I also love me some pancakes.
You do. You do. I made a nice big stack of pancakes this morning. I've done my duties. That is my job. My job is to stand in the center and to make pancakes. I believe I've done at least most of those.
Bravo, baby, bravo.
All right, we're going to play one more song and then skedaddle out of here. Thank you so much for joining us each and every week. We appreciate seeing you guys here, hanging out and listening. This song's called Nostalgic Song. All the streets were paved, all the streetlights worked. Oh, we never had it quite that good. Every street I knew by heart, we marked treasures on the maps the Lennies gave out. Oh, Ironside to Tuckahoe. Rode our bikes in the rain, made adventures out of everything. Oh, I guess it wasn't all that bad. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way. On everything it shines a bit of grace. I miss that place. I saw pictures from long ago. Same kid, different road. Oh, some things never change, I guess. 40 years, give or take. A better man, less mistakes. Oh, I try my best to move ahead. Settle down, close by, never thought about the reasons why. Oh, I don't go back into that town. It's been years, thought I had nothing to say. Funny nostalgia works its way. On everything it shines a bit of grace. I miss that place. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you hanging out. Whatever you do with the rest of your Sunday and every Sunday, make it a joyous one. Do all the kind, cool, loving stuff. Spread music if you can. Outside is great. I know yesterday was play music on the porch day, but as often as you can, whenever it's nice, get outside and play music. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody.
For anyone still listening and not paying attention to the chat, that Betamax domain is ready for your perusal.